Everybody, it's Victor. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Saturday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Saturdays are going off to a great start. We're waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm recording this at the end of yesterday's episode here because I have a couple things going on this weekend that I have to take precedent over recording, but I want to make sure that everyone gets their episodes in, as well as I'm very curious to see where the 75% experiment goes. So for those of you who have dedicated yourself to trying it out, I thank you in advance, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Forzane. Title thread was, "That's funny, game." I hope you're hungry, kid. I am. For nothing. I do love the smile there that was edited there by Forzane. Thank you very much, Forzane, and everyone who upvoted that one. That got genuine lol out of me. So we're going to be doing a greed run today for a couple reasons. Mainly, first off, because we haven't played greed in a little bit. And secondly, again, continuing on with the 75%. No. CJ is going to be 4-3 Quebec Victor. Charlie Yankee Delta Foxtrot. Also, apparently, us rolling out of Eden's Blessing doesn't matter because we're definitely starting with an extra item here. We also have Eden's Soul. Almond milk is just I don't know about almond milk. And we also have the battery. So, but it's been a little while since we played a greed run. And on top of that, this is probably maybe going to be a shorter video. I don't know. But it goes hand in hand with this whole 75% experiment thing that we talked about yesterday, where if you missed that one for whatever reason, I'd like to run an experiment for the next couple of episodes here. TLDR, I learned from someone who's a trusted source at YouTube, told me that instructing viewers to watch stuff at 75% speed is actually the most beneficial way to watch videos. And actually, it ranks higher in the algorithm than videos played at 2x speed and definitely more than 1x speed. So if you wanted to, if you just wanted to support the channel and you wanted to kind of take part in this little experiment, then feel free to watch these videos at 0.75. It is going to make them a little bit slower, obviously, but not too much slower. But I know that some people watch these at 2x speed anyway, just because apparently I talk really slow. I didn't realize that. I thought I talked pretty fast, actually. And yeah, thank you all very much in advance. So, but like I said, I am recording this right after yesterday's episode, just to kind of knock out a couple of episodes here because I've got some stuff going on this weekend. So I have not been able to see the results of A, how many people took part in the experiment so far, and B, with the results of that experiment, because this just hasn't happened yet. So this is not really a good situation for us to be in here with almond milk, us having just god-awful damage, on top of the fact that almond milk is just so bad because it is dangerous in the sense that all your shots go in just random directions. You will never be able to hit the same thing twice, basically, consecutively and consistently. However, there's potential if we end up getting something like piercing shots. Eye of Belial is obviously one of the big ones that we want. We don't want glaucoma. It doesn't do anything for our damage, and yeah. I'm going to buy a wire coat hanger. That may seem a little bit of a moot point to get a tears upgrade when we already have such a crazy amount of tears rate, but just like soy milk, tears rate does still matter for Isaac, no matter what, even if you have soy milk or almond milk. The faster that you can shoot tears, the more damage that you get out, the higher the damage scales exponentially with it. So, okay. I guess we're just going to go this way then, Blighted Ovum. Welcome back. So as far as Eden's Soul is concerned, it's going to give us 2 items whenever we do gain a full charge on it. And, we're probably going to end up using it in the Devil Deal. Obviously, we want to try to get something that gives us a whole lot of damage, or, ideally some kind of reroll, even though we just got done doing a whole reroll fest yesterday. But what's nice about Eden's Soul is that it's guaranteed to give you 2 items that adhere to whatever loot table that you're in terms of the room. Like if you use it in an Angel Deal room, you get an Angel item. Same thing goes for Devil Deal. Same thing goes for Secret Room. We could, in theory, use it for a Secret Room. Do we want to use it? I don't know, man. We got to find the Secret Room first, which also, kind of coincides with, having bombs, which we don't have. So I don't think a Secret Room play is going to be wise here. I think just using it... The original plan is to use it in a Devil Deal. And hope that we get something like Eye of Belial, Lusty Blood. I mean, anything that can increase our damage is what we need. Brimstone would actually not be all that great. I mean, I'll take it, but Brimstone is not phenomenal. And Mom's Knife is definitively bad with almond milk. If this fight against Ragman is any indication, oh, you know what? We don't even have a full charge, so yeah. Okay, well, we are going to get a full charge here because of this imp. We do have a damage upgrade here on top of having Little Horn, which is good, because that's a lot of applications of the Little Horn debuff, or the Big Horn summon, whatever you want to call it. So I am going to take Little Horn. Okay, we got a Guppy item as well as the Mark, which is going to give us more damage, which is good. More movement speed is always beneficial as well. I do want to see what's inside of the golden chest. I hear it calling my name. Okay, 2 bombs. Hang on now. Hang on now. Hang on now. We might be able to get some money back for that key, and we did, and then some. And then on top of that, we have 1 bomb to try to find the secret room, which I'm going to think is here. That was a complete total guess. Don't ask me what I base that on. I just pure luck. Yeah, it's interesting that Eden's Blessing rolled through despite us having the D4 yesterday. I'm gonna go check to see what's in the Devil Deal room here. We get 3 more bombs. Okay. Good. I would have assumed that rolling through, if picking up Eden's Blessing, if you pick up Eden's Blessing and then you re-roll it, it just means that you just don't have it anymore. But apparently it's not true. It apparently persists through re-rolls, which is probably something that I apparently already knew. I'm sure one of the Mosh Pit historians will look at it and be like, actually, on episode number 614, you actually did remember that Eden's Blessing does hold re-rolls. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Or a Boros Worm with this would be absolutely nutty. Void is interesting because Void, we potentially could find something like Mega. I mean, where does Void really work into Greed, though? You know, other than finding Mega or Mega Mush. I mean, it allows us to, I guess, consume. Well, I'm going to take the D Infinity. So that was just the big old giant waste of money. Now the real question is, are we going to stick with the D Infinity? Once we get the D Infinity, are we going to stick with this run, or are we going to re-roll it like we did yesterday? Honestly, I'm kind of feeling a reroll because I really don't like almond milk. If we had soy milk, I would stick with it 100%. The thing that I don't like about almond milk, and I really actually truly hate about almond milk, is the fact that you cannot control where your shots go at all times. And that's a big problem for me. So we need some HP, and also gotta be careful of all the floating heads. We did make great strides on our damage though, which is good. But we are absolutely going to re-roll this. I'm just warning you now. I don't believe that this is a winning run. In its current form anyway. So let's get rid of this run here. This is actually kind of dangerous because we don't necessarily have a way to recover here if we get something bad. Oh, we didn't get something bad. We actually got something quite good. Something really, really good actually. That was a great reroll. Not only do we have Broken Heart, but we also have Spectral Tears. What is going on here? Spectral Tears and Incubus and a Thane. So yeah, I mean I'm down with it. We can use rerolls now for item pedestals instead of using it for Isaac. We do need to get more HP. So now here's the kicker. What if we went back to Void? We can't void the D in the D in Fizzle because it's just going to, I believe, copy. I think it's going to copy the last thing that you did, but I could be wrong about that. It may also just not be copyable. Ooh, mama. We do need movement speed, but we don't need flying. Damocles is also not great. What is blinking here? Wait, what was that? Oh, it was, you know what it was? It was Incubus's wing, causing it to make it made it look like, because it was in front of Isaac. So if it was like doing something like that, it made it look like we had something blinking on Isaac that was red. Anyway, yeah, I would love to get more movement speed here, but it's a pretty costly investment for something we can just buy for 15 cents. What does happen if you void the D Infinity? Is this going to D4 us? It will D4 us. Yeah, so that's exactly what I thought. Well, we didn't re-roll into anything terrible. We still have the D4 on lockdown, so that's at least something that we can rely upon if we get in trouble. I would have preferred to have that last run that we had, but honestly, Lusty Blood is not terrible either. And if we get rid of this red heart container, then actually we can go do that right now on the Demon Judgment. Then we can at least have flying, and honestly, I'm fine with that. Also have hypercoagulation, good tears rate. Yeah, I mean it literally could have been way worse, so that's not a big deal there. Going over last week's question of the episode here. Do you mind the tap firing of chocolate milk, or do you hate it? The most upvoted comment came in from Radtastical, who actually had the first ever double post on the comment section for the question of the day. And Radtastical also got 2 of the 3 most upvoted comments, which has never happened before. So shout out to Radtastical. That is really radical, dude. Radtastical said in their first upvoted comment was, do I want pseudo soy milk or do I want Polyphemus Jr.? And then the second most upvoted comment also came in from Radtastical, who also said, I like being able to essentially choose how much power I want my shots to have. Sometimes the fast firing is great for pushing an enemy back as well. So first off, again, that's a huge achievement, getting not 1 but 2 of the most upvoted comments, and that is a historic moment in the mosh pit because we have never, ever had that before, ever. So congrats, Radtastical, and thank you very much for supporting the channel by engaging with the comments. Secondly, I understand what you're talking about. You know, my complaints about chocolate milk are definitely Sinvicta complaints. As in, like, it is out of sheer inconvenience. I can't believe we haven't found the secret room yet. Rather than, like, function of an item. I'm gonna buy this half-price key. So I definitely feel you on that. And calling it like pseudo soy milk or did we try in here? Yeah, we did try in there because I used the rocket in jar. Calling it pseudo soy milk or like, you know, Polyphemus Jr. is also great. That'll be a good meme of the day there for you. So, and last but not least, the third most upvoted comment came in from Reeds, who just simply said, I almost always full charge it, as you should. That is the best way, in my opinion, to fire a single shot chocolate milk shot. Now, if you're talking about stuff like quad shot or inner eye or something like that, then you're going to want to think about pulse firing or even just spamming the fire key, because that is where the value truly lies. Same thing kind of goes hand in hand with Cursed Eye as well. Whenever you have multi-shots, there's just so much extra value that you get out of those extra shots by simply letting loose the entire like barrage of tears. We have a really good combo here with Midas Touch and Empty Vessel. So 20 cents here. I mean, we could take, if we really wanted to, we could take School bag. There's the actual D-Sizzle. I definitely want to take that. Give me the D-Sizzle. Oh, mama, this could be huge here. Oh my goodness. Midas touch. And this has been the year of contact damage items so far. It has been really, really interesting to see how this emerging meta of using contact damage for like your primary source of damage in a run is kind of evolving so far before our very eyes. I'm all for it. So if you don't know what's going on there, Midas touch, essentially anything that Isaac touches will turn to gold. And then we deal more damage, more contact damage based on how many coins we have. If we kill something that is frozen by Midas touch, we also gain coins from that. And look at this. We're able to get Sanguine Bond and Guppy's Paw. Whoa, we got bounced into that. So Sanguine Bond just came out of nowhere. Okay. Gave us a damage up. 2 soul hearts. Okay. I'm willing to go down to 2. Got another damage up. Good. Yeah, you know what? Give me a little Abba Dabba Ding Dong. Little Abaddon is okay in my book when it comes to greed mode. Definitely want a Tears upgrade here. We need damage. Love to see a full charge. Oh. We already have Lusty Blood there, game. Don't know if you realize this or not, game, but we already have Lusty Blood. Orphan Socks gives us 2 soul hearts. I don't like Eye of Occult most of the time, but it is a decent damage up. But I am going to take Orphan Socks for the movement speed. We can go back and get Battery, which is honestly not a terrible thought as well. Being able to store those charges is really, really good. Now I wish we can go back and go play Sanguine Bond some more. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take Battery. Oh, you would, game. You freaking would. The C-section obviously is going to be a fantastic addition to this run here, along with us just getting more damage. Yeah, that was a quality reroll there by Void. And look at this. We end up getting Chaos here. Yeah, so we definitely want Chaos. Or Shizzle. Yeah, I was thinking about running the 75% experiment on the Balatro series, but then I realized that those videos are just getting too long. And also, like, the person at YouTube, he suggested that I use my most successful or most popular content to do so. So it does not skew anything. And I agree with that. So, you know, this video, like today's video, is definitely going to be shorter than usual, even for a greed run. Assuming we don't like just instantly die here. But that is also part of the experiment, just because I want to see, obviously, how much more runtime it's going to add to these episodes here. Also, we have 2. Do we have Cambion Conception? How do we manage 2 Abba Dabba Ding Dongs? Yeah, we do have Cambion Conception. Okay. Interesting. I did not realize that. Wow, double Little Abaddon's actually pretty OP. We We lost way too much HP there for me to feel good about what just happened. Definitely want Lump of Coal. Lump of Coal with C-Section is just so strong. I do want Chaos. Honestly, I think let's load up on HP here, and then we start rolling with Chaos on the next floor. That's what I think the play is. We have one option here. Okay. Oh, buddy. And now we're feeling real good about this. Wafer is going to give us half damage. Yeah, Hemolacria is not phenomenal here. Ooh. Spin down, however. Spin down, now you're speaking my language. Spin down could pog out of control here. I don't remember what turns into what with spin down, so we're going to have to wait and find out. C-Section is just mauling everything from afar. That's what we love about it. We can stay within the relative safety rings. That is the double little Abba Dabba Ding Dong here. Oh, I was trying to run up there and get him with the Midas Touch. Okay, so spin down. And both of those are pretty good. This would count as a guppy item as well. We'll take Parasite. We're actually capped on tiers, so we don't have any reason to go for the Rosary, and we don't want the Bible showing up either that much. Wow, Parasite's doing work with C-Section right now. Good lord. Oh. You love to see it. I am gonna buy Guppy's head. Parasitoid. Okay, if we get Guppy, we don't need Parasitoid. Yeah. Again, we have Wafer Sanguine Bond, so this is potentially huge profit here. Okay. Being nowhere so far game. That Leviathan transformation. There's a 2% chance. I just want some damage is all I really want in game. You can almost infinitely do this as long as the 2 soul hearts keep spawning. There's Succubus. As a result of Cambion Conception, by the way. We're still gaining damage here with the taps and Sanguine Bond. My goodness, this is just... Talk about life imitating art. Yesterday's meme of the day. Sanguine Bond is legit, man. I'm telling you. I wish that I would have listened to the Mosh Pit sooner about this item. I really do. Because I didn't realize, to be fair, I didn't know what it did exactly. I didn't know that you could tap it multiple times and have it being somewhat of a self-sustaining system here. I thought it was only like you tap it once, you may get something, you may get nothing, and that was it. And even then, I didn't understand the benefits of Sanguine Bond either until, you know, obviously now. And man, it is just a class. It's just an S tier item. How much money we're getting too here. We go down to 3 HP. Okay. I'm fully satisfied with that. That was an amazing, amazing amount of value there. And yeah, we absolutely take Bloody Gust here. Getting Dark Bum would be nice. D-Bizzle with a Soul Heart build. We don't have anything else. Book of Shadows wouldn't be too bad, but yeah. 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 This is good. Let's see if the Seagram's here. Is not. Maybe here. Okay. Okay. All right, Satanic Bible, Necronomicon, both of them, neither one of them are the top of my list for spin down targets, although a half price premium item would be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, we just gotta be careful about our HP. Well, actually, no, we don't. We have the wafer. I also have Midas Touch, so as soon as these jokers open up their gobs here, we'll go ahead and just wreck them with Midas Touch. Look at all the flies that we've already generated thanks to Parasitoid. Now, what's nice about the battery and spin down dice is that we don't have to worry about wasting charges by having overcharges, right? We get to pocket everything, which is so strong for value. That turns into meat. Yeah, give me some half price premium items. The Onk, what does the Onk turn into? Crack the Skizzle. And I'll buy it just to have it. Turns into the PhD, which turned into the quarter. Okay. The quarter could be valuable. I mean, it is valuable. It's worth 25 cents. What's going on here? Whoa, hey there, whoa there, bud, whoa there, hey there. Would you calm down there, Frail? Before we go roll the shop, I do want to see what's in the devil deal. Even though we have chaos, maybe we'll have something that's rerollable here. We already have Leviathan. I'm not going to use any more HP on Sanguine Bond. I think our damage is actually quite good. We don't need it anymore. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get a 7-cent quarter, which I'm all for. Oh, SMB Superfan would be great. Unfortunately, we don't have any more full charges. And there's Guppy, so yeah. We could have taken Binge Eater, but I think that is us at almost full build. Maybe full build. We don't have any more bombs, so if we get a full charge, we might be able to get one more reroll off, maybe. Yeah, okay. Very good. Very fun greed run, I gotta say. And again, it really does go to show how strong the wafer and Sanguine Bond is. On top of that, like, just how good C-Section is with the proper tier effects, along with Lump of Coal, as you see here. Parasite and C-Section is, yeah, it's pretty good. Also froze him with Midas Touch, and we're just gonna make him look like an idiot. I will not move. I don't care if I get hit. I do not need to move to beat you. There he goes. Down goes Ultra Greed. Super quick run. My goodness, that was just absolute domination. I don't know why I put money in there. Doesn't really matter. But thank you for watching, everyone. Again, shout out to everyone out there who is taking part in the 75% experiment on the play speed. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm looking forward to seeing what the results are after the weekend is up, and maybe even beyond. We'll see how long people will run it for. So again, thank you all very much for the support. I do appreciate it. Your question of the episode today is going to be, what is your thoughts on C-Section? Especially out now you've had some time with it. Do you think it's still worth the massive tiers down? Is it one of the best tier effects in the game? Post them in the comments down below. Let me know your favorite synergies with it as well. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Until next time, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Asher, Ashley Keaton, and Medic Wolf. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.